Have you ever been in a dynamic where one person is pulling away and the other one is trying to get closer? And the more one pulls away, the more the other chases. It can feel intense, confusing, and honestly a little addictive. But what is actually happening here has a lot less to do with love and a lot more to do with attachment and core wounds. So, when we talk about this dynamic, the chaser is usually the one who overthinks, reaches out more, tries to fix things, tries to get clarity, and feels really activated when there is distance. And the runner is usually the one who pulls back, needs space, feels overwhelmed by emotional intensity, and can disconnect or shut down. And typically, this lines up with attachment patterns, where the chaser is often more anxious or fearful avoidant, leaning anxious, and the runner is often more avoidant or fearful avoidant, leaning avoidant. So you have one person whose nervous system is saying, get closer so I feel safe, and the other person whose nervous system is saying, I need space to feel safe. And neither of these are wrong. These are learned patterns, usually from earlier relationships or from childhood, where closeness did not feel fully safe or consistent, so your system adapted. But here's the important part that most people don't talk about. Both the runner and the chaser are actually trying to avoid pain, just in opposite ways. The chaser chases to avoid abandonment, rejection, or feeling not enough. And the runner runs to avoid feeling overwhelmed, losing themselves, or not being able to meet expectations. So even though it looks very different on the surface, it is the same thing underneath, a nervous system trying to stay safe. This is why this dynamic can feel so strong, because it is not just attraction. It is two people's wounds interacting with each other. The more one person chases, the more the other feels the need to create space. And the more one pulls away, the more the other feels the need to hold on, and it just keeps reinforcing itself. So this is not about one person being right and the other being wrong. And it is not about if they wanted to, they would. Because people do not just act from desire. They act from their capacity, their nervous system, and their patterns. Real healing is not chasing harder or forcing yourself to detach. It is actually about building internal safety, learning how to regulate your nervous system, and getting to a place where you do not feel pulled into either role. When you become more secure, you do not feel the need to chase, and you also do not feel the need to run. So if you have been the runner or the chaser, you're not broken. You learned a pattern that made sense at the time, and patterns can change. And if you want support in actually shifting these patterns and moving toward more secure relationships, I offer one-on-one sessions that focus on healing attachment and building secure relationships. Set up a consultation with the link in the description.